today we are starting the chapter of arithmetic progression and we are doing NCERT solutions. So now this is exercise 5.1. So question number 1 says, in which of the following situations does the list of numbers involved make an arithmetic progression? And you have to give the reason why. So now we know that if it is an arithmetic progression, so then the same term will be added to the subsequent terms. First term is a, then second term will be a plus d and a plus 2d and so on. So each subsequent term my d will be added to it, or I can say common difference is same. So any of the reason if I say, then those are in AP. So now let's go to the first part. So first part says the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer. Okay, so that means my first term will be rupees 15 because for first kilometer, right? So now this is my series will be, I wouldn't say AP because I have not proved it yet. So I'll say my series would be 15 and then 8 rupees will be added for it. So rupees 15 is for my first kilometer, right? So I would say, okay, for 1 kilometer, right? Okay, then it would be rupees 15 plus 8 for my 2 kilometer if I am going for 2 kilometers distance, and it will be rupees 15 plus 8 for 3 kilometers. And let me find for one more. So rupees, I can put these in brackets. So 15 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 will be for my 4 kilometers. Okay, so now my series becomes as 15 and then I have 23, right? Or I can say 15 and 2 into 8, right? Or here I could write down as 15 plus 8, and then this will be 15 plus 3 into 8, right? So this is increasing. If I have to write down 15, then 23 and 16 and 15 is 31, and this will be 15 plus 24, so 39, right? So my common difference is 8. I can see that, right? Each subsequent term is increasing by 8, I know. Okay, so yes, I can say that yes, this forms an AP, as the common difference is same, right? So we have to write down this as the answer. Common difference is same. Okay, so now the second part says the amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So now this we have to take care that it is not removing the 1/4 of the total volume every time. It is removing 1/4 of the air which is remained in the cylinder. So now let the air in the cylinder in the starting be V liters. Okay, just so my first term, right? So series of the first term, what it will be V, right? So for first time it will be V liters. Okay, then second time, so I can say, okay, my second time it will be V minus 1 by 4V. So this will give me 3 by 4V. Okay, so this is my second term. Now if I go to third one now, so third one would be, now 3 by 4 volume was left minus 1/4 of 3 by 4 of volume, right? So this would be now equal to how much? 3 by 4 v minus 3 by 16v. So this would give me 12 minus 3, right? 4 12v minus 3v by 16. So I'll get 9 by 16v. Okay, let's go to one more I can find out. So my fourth term would be, fourth time it will be, now I have 9 by 16 volumes of gas remained in the cylinder. So now I have to remove 1/4 of 9 by 16 volume, right? So now this would be equal to 9 by 16 volume minus 9 by 64 volumes, right? Okay, so now I will have how much? 16 4 times, so 36v minus 9 by 64. Okay, so how much now? 27 by 64v will be my volume. So now my series have come out to be 1 3 1 by 1 first, right? So my series has come out to be 1, then I have 3 by 4v, okay, or 1v I can say, 3 by 4v, and then 9 by 16v. Okay, 9 by 16v, and then I have 27 by 64v, right? So these are my 4 terms, and it will go on until the whole gas finishes. But series also I can write down 3 by 4v, and this will be 3 by 4 whole square v, right? And this comes out to be 3 by 4 whole cube v. So these are the different terms of the series. So I know the common difference won't be same. It's multiplied by 3 by 4 3 by 4 3 by 4, right? So I can say that this is not an AP, because the difference of second term minus first term will not be equal to T3 minus T2. You can check also, but it's okay if you can write down like that, and this helps to say. So we can say that no, this does not form an AP. This does not form an AP, and the reason is, as the common difference is not same, right? Third part now. The cost of digging a well after every minute of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for the first meter, and it rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. So again the same thing. So I know my for first meter, right, will be equal to rupees 150, and if I have to dig 2 meters, then my cost will be equal to 150 plus 50, right? 150 plus 50. Then if I have to dig 3 meters, my cost will become 150 plus 2 into 50, 50 plus 50, right? So that's fine. 4 meter if I have to dig, my cost would be rupees 150 plus 3 into 50, correct? So I know each, so my series would become as 150, then this becomes 200, and then 250, and then it becomes 150 and 150 300, and it will go so on. So as we want, we can just multiply. So I know the common difference is same, right? So D is equal to 50 I can see here, and it is same for each and every term. So yes, I can say that it forms an AP. Yes, it forms an AP, as the common difference, right? Common difference is same for all of them. Now the fourth part of the question says the amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at compounded interest at 8% per annum. Okay, this definitely we know that it won't be in AP, correct. The reason is because the compound like simple interest, we get the same interest every year when we are calculating, maybe for 10 years. So then each year we'll get the same amount as interest. But in compound interest, we know we get the interest on the interest which we have got in the previous year. So suppose if interest is compounded yearly, so we calculate the interest for 1 year, and then that is added to my the principal account. So every year it will be different. So now let's put down this in formula. So now my first year, right, the amount of money in the is principal is 10,000 and rate is 8%. So for first year, right, so compound interest we have to find out, no, amount we have to find out. So amount, formula for compound interest, we know P into 1 plus R by 100 into number of terms. So every year we are calculating here for 1 year, so n will be 1, and we are taking that it is compounded annually. Okay, because it has nothing has been mentioned that shows that. So my amount for first year, okay, so it will be equal to 10,000 into 1 plus 8 by 100, and that is power is 1, 4 2 times and 4 25. So this would be 10,000 into how much, 25 and 2, 27 by 25. So 25 1 and 40. So for this becomes 54 54 100 and 1080. It should be 10,000, guys. How? Okay, yes, so this I have done. So 10,800 will be my amount after first year. Now this amount becomes the principal for second year. So amount for second year would be equal to, now I have to take this as my principal, 1 plus, again I can take 8 by 100, right? Okay, 8 by 100, time is 1 year. So 8 4 2 times 425 again, and this becomes 10800 into again 27 by 25. So it goes by 25 times, so 25 4 times is 100, then I get 80, so 3 times 75 50, so 2 times. Okay, so now I have to multiply and find out. We'll find out up to 3 years and 3 terms, and then we can do. So okay, little bit of rough work here. Okay, so now 4, you always can make a rough column on your right hand side of your paper notebook and do it. So 14 1 21 22 to carry 30, right? Okay, 4 6 and 8. So this is 4 6 6 and 11. Okay, so my amount becomes 11664 rupees. This after 2 years. This was for after my first year. Okay, so first term, okay, we have already got the 3 terms, so we can write down. So first 3 years, so first year it was 10,000 rupees. Okay, my series, and second year it became 1,800, right? Okay, and in the third year it became 11664, correct? So these and it will go so on. So we know the common difference is not same, because T2 minus T1 is not equal to T3 minus T2. You can prove it by putting the figure. This will be equal to 800 here, and this will be 864, right? So this is equal to 800 and this is equal to 864. So this is not same, correct? So I can write down my answer as that these do not form an AP as the common difference, right, is not, common difference is not same. Okay guys, so let's move to second question now. So second question says we have to write down first 4 terms of the AP when the first term A and the common difference D are given to us. Okay, so let's start with the first part. Okay, so first part says A is equal to 10 and D is also equal to 10. Okay, so first we have to write down the first four terms. So A is 10, so that is my first term, correct? So that is 10 and D is 10. So then second term will be 10 plus 10 into 1. Third term will be 10 plus 10 into 2. And fourth term will be 10 plus 10 into 3. So this is 10 and this is 10 plus 10, then 10 plus 20 and then 10 plus 30. So 10, 20, 30 and 40 and so on. So okay, these are the first four terms. We had to write down the first four terms, right? So you can write down. Okay, so answer. First four terms are okay, 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay, so that's done. Now let's move to second part of the question. So second part of the question will say first four terms, or I could find one more. A is given, but they said first term is A, first four terms, so that's fine, I think, right? Okay, second question. So second part of this, so this says A is equal to minus 2 and D is equal to 0. Okay, so all my terms will be same because common difference is 0. It can be, yeah, you might be wondering that can we have common difference 0 also? Yes, we can have, then all terms will be same. Okay, so my first term is equal to minus 2 and second term t1 is equal to A, so t2 will be equal to minus 2 plus 0 into 1, and third term will be equal to minus 2 into 0 plus 0 into 2. Then fourth term will be equal to minus 2 plus 0 into 3. So that gives all my terms. So my AP becomes minus 2 and this is minus 2, this is also minus 2, this is also minus 2. So minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 are my four terms, right? So you can write down. So the first four terms are same, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, right? Okay, let's move to third part now. So third part says A is equal to 4 and D is equal to minus 3. So here we have to subtract. Okay, so T1 will be equal to 4, then T2 will be equal to 4 into 1 into minus 3. So this becomes 4 minus 3, so 1. Third term will be equal to 4, okay, plus here guys, okay, 4 plus 1, sorry, 2 into minus 3. So this will give me 4 minus 6. So this will be equal to minus 2. Okay, fourth term will be equal to 4 plus 3 into minus 3. So this will give me 4 minus 9. So this is minus 5. Okay, so I think we have to find first four terms. So we have already found out. Okay, so now my answer, the first four terms are first is 4, then we have 1, then minus 2 and minus 5. So we see the common difference is minus 3, right? That's already given. Now fourth part of it, fourth part says A is equal to minus 1 and D is equal to half. Okay, so first term is equal to A minus 1, second term will be equal to A plus D, right? So A minus 1, A plus D will be equal to minus 1 plus half. So this will give me minus half. So third term becomes A plus 2D, so that is equal to minus 1 into half into plus half into 2. So this becomes minus 1 plus 1. So this becomes 0. fourth term is equal to a plus 3d, so this is equal to minus 1 plus half into 3, so this becomes minus 1 plus 3 by 2, so minus 1 plus 1 and half I can say, right? So 1 minus 1, so this will give me positive half. Okay, so therefore my AP becomes first term is equal to minus 1, then I have minus half, and then I have 0, then I have half. So each time half has been added to it, right? So these are my first four terms of AP. Now let's move to the next one. Next says fifth part. So a is equal to minus 1.25 and d is equal to minus 0.25, right? Okay, so now let's move. So now my first term is equal to a is equal to minus 1.25. Second term is equal to a plus d, so that will be equal to minus 1.25 minus 0.25. So this gives me minus 1.50. Okay, third term is equal to a plus 2 and 2d, so I can write down minus 1.25 minus 0.25 into 2, so this will be minus 1.25 and minus 0.50, so this becomes minus 1.75. Okay, fourth term, so fourth term will be a plus 3d, so this is equal to minus 1.25 minus 0.25 into 2, so this becomes minus 1.25 minus 0.3, okay, 75, so this becomes 2, right? So minus 2.00. Okay, so my AP or my first four terms right will be equal to, I can write down in first two questions I have written the first four terms, or I can write down AP is equal to first term is minus 1.25 and then minus 1.50, then we have minus 1.75 and minus 2. So these are my four terms of the CP. This finishes our second question. Now let's go to question number 3. Question number 3 is asking us to find the first term and the common difference, and APs are given. So it says for the following APs write the first term and the common difference. So four parts. First part, when we move, it says my AP is 3, 1, minus 1 and minus 3. So as it is seen, A is equal to 3 and D will be, because this is an AP, I know common difference will be same, so I can find out just one term, T2 minus T1. So second term is 1 minus 3, so my common difference is minus 2. So my answer A is equal to 3 and D is equal to minus 2. I could do T3 minus T2 and T4 minus T3 also, so it will give me the same result because I know AP is this is an AP. Let's move to second part now. So second part, AP is minus 5, minus 1, 3 and 7. So as clearly seen, A is equal to minus 5, D2 is equal to T2 minus T1, so this becomes minus 1 plus 5, so 4. So my answer is A is equal to minus 5 and D is equal to 4. So everywhere I am adding 4, right? So for each term you can just confirm by yourself that what it is having. Okay, then move to third part of the question. So third part says 1 by 3, 5 by 3, 9 by 3 and 13 by 3. So I can just find out A is equal to 1 by 3 and D will be equal to T2 minus T1. So that gives me 5 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So 4 by 3, right? Okay, so I can write down my answer. A is equal to 1 by 3 and D is equal to 4 by 3. Okay, let's move to fourth part of the question. Fourth part says 0 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 and 3.9. So we can see A is equal to 0 0.6, D is equal to T2 minus T1. So I can see 1.7 minus 0 0.6. So this gives me 1.1. So my answer is A is equal to 0 0.6 and D is equal to 1.1. So this finishes my third question. That was really easy, and so we have done 3 questions in this video. Fourth question of this exercise, and only one more question left that we'll do in the next video. So see you guys.